Hey guys, Super Chris Productions here, and in this video I'm going to be doing a showcase on my first Transformers Bumblebee mini figure. It's not a minifigure, I actually did make a minifigure. If you guys have seen that video, if not, go check it out. It's on my channel. But if you guys remember, I made a sculpted Bumblebee minifigure a few weeks ago, or like last month, and I didn't have time to make or build an actual transforming Bumblebee out of Lego, and I finally did. It took me 2 days to figure it out. I recently redid the leg transformation though, because the legs before were too thin and I didn't really like them, and the back wheels couldn't roll. But I redid the legs, and now he's a little shorter than I would have liked, but the transformation does work. And I do have Charlie here because, as you guys may remember, if you have seen my update video from last month, I showed you some of Charlie's shirt that I finally found images and video, high-res video on YouTube of her shirt, and I was finally able to paint it. So I'm just going to do really quick, show you guys a closer look at that here. But so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So starting off, like I said, with Charlie, here is the shirt. I did find video on YouTube because clips were being released of what her shirt looks like, so I was finally able to paint all the details on, and it's really self-explanatory, all the paint work. It's just the added detail to the shirt that I added, and then the rip mark above the shirt up there. And then on the back, I couldn't really make out what it was written back there or what the picture was, but the words did look like they said "Never Ink," so I tried my best to write that on the back of the shirt. She mostly wears the jacket. I display her with the jacket anyway, so you don't really see the back, mostly some of the front. But so that's it for Charlie. Alright, so here we have Bumblebee in his vehicle mode, and just a quick comparison. Here is Bumblebee next to Charlie. Just give you guys a size comparison. I think I got the scale done pretty well. And then for another comparison, I'm gonna move Charlie out of the way. I have the VW Beetle Studio Series. You can see it is wider than the Studio Series. I've tried to make my Transformers recently in like comparison with the Studio Series, like in scale, for like the vehicle modes and stuff, because I like the small vehicle modes that they have, since the Studio Series vehicle modes are mostly to scale with a Lego minifigure. So I've been using them as like a scale base for my builds. But you can see just a quick comparison of this and the Studio Series, both sides. And then on the backs do match up just about. I just wasn't able to add the bar at the bottom. I did get the tail lights. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro, but something I was not able to do when I made the first version of this, because the legs that I first made for this version, they were just, you'd like pull the legs out of the back, and they'd just be these long, thin plates that would fold up, and that wasn't that great. And the tail lights, as you can see, would end up in his knees, because you can see there where the hinges are. But now I actually got a much better transformation where the back is what forms the legs, but the transformation's better and they actually look like legs now, and I figured out a way with some hinges and stuff to get the tail lights to end up in the back of the legs instead of sitting in the front of the knees. But that's all. I guess now we can go ahead and get into the transformation. Alright, so here's Bumblebee in his robot mode. Transformation did take a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it is mostly simple. It does work. I got all the parts of the transformation that I wanted, that the CGI model has. Like, the door wings end up on the back, and the tires also end up on his back. More so on his shoulders in this build, but that's okay. And then, oops, this little bar came out. And then the legs, as you can see, the tail lights do end up on the back of the legs. And then he does have these plates that stick out, but they help him stand up better because of all the weight on his back, his backpack. I tried not to give him such a huge backpack or such huge extra kibble, and that worked out fine. And then here you can see comparison with Charlie. She's about as tall as his knee. And then I did make him some weapons. I just have the blade, which is just this blade attached to a 1x1 clip, and the gun I made. So very simple. You just attach his hand and you attach it to the side of the gun, and then you attach that to the arm, and there you have Bumblebee with his weapons. But that's really about it. I did try to figure this out. I did use some other people who build Transformers. I watched some videos on how they transform theirs just to get some ideas. Now, I didn't specifically watch only Bumblebee videos. I watched other Transformers videos just to get an idea of the transformations, and that's how I came to this version. I probably will update this in the future. Right now I'm happy with how it turned out because I got everything where I wanted it, where the chest can fold over, and then he's got the taillights in the back of legs, door wings, so it matches up with the CGI model almost exactly. But yeah, so now we guess we can go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so that about does it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it. And now on to some other figure plans that I have. I put aside my Transformers Last Night project for a while because some things that are coming up that I really want to finish, and plus old figure projects that I have that I really want to finish. So Captain Marvel is coming up soon, and so I'm going to be starting on her. And then I also have my PS4 Mary Jane and Spider-Man, both of which haven't been worked on in a while. And then I do have a few endgame bases. So far I've got for War Machine, the new Iron Man armor, and then Black Widow. I also plan to do Hawkeye or Ronin. Probably his Hawkeye suit I might be doing, I don't know yet. Nebula, Captain America in that suit with those scales, and then that's the Captain Marvel figure. And I think that's it right now for the endgame figures that I have bases for that I'm going to be starting soon. And then I do have a few CW figures that I plan to make. I'm going to be making Cicada, Ralph Dibny, Elongated Man. I plan to remake my Killer Frost figure. I'm going to be making a new version. And then, actually I just realized this was not my Captain Marvel base. This is my Captain Marvel base. This figure I'm going to be making Nia Null or Dreamer from Supergirl. And then I do have to finish Nora. I replaced her head. I gave her this Princess Leia head that I'm just going to go with. And then I still have to finish Miles Morales. So there's a lot of projects that I'm currently working on, plus an episode 3 project that I started the end of summer last year. I did Cody and a 501st, and then currently I'm working on a Commander Gree figure, Count Dooku. Finally finished my Anakin figure, he's complete. And then I just got to start on Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I am going to be making General Grievous. I have a Yoda, I just need to give him new hands and repaint his feet and stuff because his colors aren't accurate. But I plan to do General Grievous and Palpatine, and so all those figures, there's about like 25 figures that I just showed you guys that I do plan to do. But so like I said, that's about it for this video. Really hope you guys liked it. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. And bye.